Rakugo Fox Theater. These days, we say social media is scary. Fake accounts, fake faces, fake kindness, all wearing a perfect smile. But people forget something. Edo, Japan had the same problem, just without Wi-Fi. So if you have a little time, please enjoy one story. Fox Theater. Master, social media is terrifying. Terrifying? Did your phone bite you? Worse, someone became me online. A fake profile. Calm down. Fake people existed long before smartphones. In the Edo period too? Of course, back then, we didn't have accounts. We had foxes. Foxes? With theater. A fox? Theater? Yes, a man, let's call him Yotako, walks outside at night. The moon is bright, the road is quiet, and near a shrine he hears a crowd. At night? At night, he hears chatter, laughter, excitement, like a festival, but smaller. So he follows the sound. And there it is, a stage, a curtain, lanterns swinging, and the sharp sound of wooden clappers, clack clack, like a proper performance. That's legitimate. That's the first trap. Legitimacy is a costume. Yotako's heart starts racing. He slips behind the audience, trying not to look suspicious. Why would he look suspicious? Because he's the only one not making strange noises. The front row looks like regulars. They sit very straight, very proud, like they came here every night. Some even tap their knees like they know the rhythm. True fans. Or unusually confident animals. Now the curtain opens. An actor steps out. Great face, strong voice, a posture that says, yes, I am the main character. A celebrity. Yotako thinks so too. He whispers, that must be Nakamura something or other. Something or other? In Edo, half the famous names were something or other. Don't worry about it. The actor strikes a pose, and the audience cheers. Bravo! Sort of. Sort of? If you listen carefully, it's not bravo, it's kon, and sometimes kon. That's fox cheering. Exactly. But Yotako doesn't notice. He's too busy thinking, wow, even the countryside has sophisticated theater fans. He's easily impressed. He's you. The play begins. Dramatic lines. A villain appears. A hero vows revenge. The actor's voice is powerful, and the audience responds at the right moments. Pose? Kon. Sword swing? Kon. Tragic scene? A softer kon. They're emotionally supportive foxes. Worse, they're engaged foxes. Now Yotako wants to fit in. He wants to be part of the crowd. So he tries to say the famous line, Mattemashita. We've been waiting for you. Ah, classic. But he has no confidence, so it comes out like a weak sneeze. Mattemashita. That's sad. Someone in front slowly turns around, and in a low voice that person says, hey, what did you just bark? Bark? Yotako panics. He coughs. He tries again louder. Mattemashita. The moment he says it, the whole crowd turns toward him. No. They stare, and their eyes shine in the moonlight. Nope. No thank you. Yotako feels his spine freeze. Then the person beside him leans in and whispers, are you human? The audience is doing identity checks. Yotako whispers back, are you human? The neighbor smiles, the smile a little too wide, and says, heh, don't let your tail show. Tail? Yotako looks back at the stage. The actor turns, and the hem of the robe flips. For a split second, something furry flashes. No way. Yotako can't help himself. He shouts, hey, a tail! Isn't this a fox? He said it. The actor stops, slowly turns, and says offended, who just said, isn't this a fox? With that tone. The fox is moderating the comments section. Exactly. And in that instant, the audience goes silent. No more kon, only heavy breathing and shining eyes. That silence is scarier than the barking. Yotoko tries to save himself. He bows awkwardly and says, No, I meant, what a real voice you have. That is not helping. From the darkness, low voices answer. He smells human, he talks human, he thinks human. Smells? Foxes have good noses, and humans smell like confidence and mistakes. Now, this is where Yotoko makes it worse. He always does. He says, trying to sound friendly, Well, anyway, wonderful show, great unity between actor and audience. And right then, far away, dogs start barking. Woof, woof, dogs. The Fox crowd trembles. The actor's face changes. The curtain drops. Bam! And the whole audience bolts. Running while saying con? Yes, when creatures panic, they revert to defaults. Yotoko runs too, through tall grass, across a ditch, into a rice field. He slips, he falls, he crawls. His dignity is left behind somewhere near the shrine. That's realistic. He looks back. The stage is gone. The crowd is gone. Everything dissolves into the night. Next morning, Yotoko returns, trembling. And what does he find? The stage was just bundles of rice stalks, stacked together. The curtain was an old straw mat. The lanterns were scraps of cloth caught on branches. So it was all an illusion. Not exactly. It wasn't created from nothing. It was built from something very powerful. What? His desire to believe. They didn't invent reality. They borrowed his eyes, his excitement, his expectations, and used them as building materials. That's social media. Exactly. Social media isn't a living room. It's the station plaza. Nice people pass by, and pickpockets pass by too. So lock your DMs. Don't click random links. Don't leave personal info lying around. And use two-factor authentication. What did Yotoko say after all that? He said, Great show, but the tail showed too early. He learned nothing. Then he added, Next time, I want a show with no tail. That's the worst thing he could say. The scariest ones aren't the ones whose tails show. It's the ones whose tails never show. That's all for now.